again.
What episode is this again?
60...
Is it 6?
7?
I don't even know. Hey, everybody.
This is coming out next week. Because 66 is coming out this week.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Best of 5 with your host, Chris Arias.
Now I have to look. I'm pretty sure it's 67.
And G. Astorga. Thanks.
Everyone who already
Thanks
read the title is like, it's fucking 67, you fucking losers.
Idiots.
It's like, yeah, because we titled it and we put that number there. But at the moment, we don't know.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
We do enough of these where it's just kind of like...
We do them kind of out of order, too. So
absolutely.
That's on us.
Yeah, I mean, it's on you guys, too, for not paying attention well enough. But hey, hope you guys are having a good day. Hope it's, enjoying yourselves in this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday that you're on. I'm just going to keep on talking because Chris is so adamant about this.
Did I unsub from our own channel?
Maybe not.
Have.
How are you, sir, besides...
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
What are you doing over there?
Okay, I found it. So 60. Yep, this will be 67. I was right 67. The first time. If you didn't tell me I was wrong, then I wouldn't even have looked it up. But I was right the first time because I keep track of episodes.
I don't.
Yeah,
but fine. It's fine. But hey, I think we're gonna do something special for episode 69. So be on the lookout for a live stream on probably Facebook, maybe YouTube. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Either way, make sure you guys tune in because last time we did a live stream, we got fucked up.
Yeah. So we're not doing that again.
Oh, we're absolutely doing that again.
We're not doing that again.
I'm doing that again. Because, I know punk ass bitch, Chris.
Let's just get into it then, huh?
Nope, you're a punk ass bitch.
Yeah, I'm editing this episode, so I can do whatever I want.
This is actually my edit.
And we're there. This is 66.
This is my edit.
I do evens, dog.
Yeah, I do this week.
Oh, this is 67. I already said that.
Dumbass.
Round 1.
All right, Chris, what's the first subjecto?
So as G wrote it down verbatim.
Podcasto of Thingo.
Are you done?
No.
So as G wrote it down verbatim, what movie excited for?
Hey, he knows exactly what I mean, and that is...
What movie excited for?
What movie are you excited for?
What movie excited for?
This is the first year, I think, that we can actually be excited for movies coming to theaters, and which is weird because now it's so much more about streaming that people forget about theaters, and theaters are essential, people.
I wouldn't say they're essential,
they're
but
essential.
They're awesome.
If you're broke and don't have your own sound system and like a good projector, they're essential.
I wouldn't say they're essential. They're awesome.
I think they're essential.
So what movie excited for, G?
I am excited for... What am I excited for? I'm excited for... Okay, we'll go with like the generic ones. Obviously, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness looks pretty good. Mm-hmm. Mobius, which came out, I think, the week before this came out.
Not excited for that.
Is not going to be one I'm excited for.
Not excited at all.
What else is there that's coming out? Oh, Top Gun. I know it's going to be terrible. I know it's going to be awful. Like the storyline's going to be super stupid. But this, like, cinematically...
The trailer got me hyped in 2020 when it came out.
Cinematically looks super sick.
And it looks super sick. And then it's just been so many years that I don't know if I care anymore. That's really what it is. So
yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna go to the theaters and watch it.
What Marvel movies are coming out this year?
Thor.
Love and Thunder. So that could be fun.
Apparently Avatar 2, which honestly, like, why? Like,
I would have been excited for Avatar 2 if Avatar 1 didn't suck and also come out like 20 years ago.
I'm trying to look at what else is
coming out.
When
did that movie come out? 2010? 2009?
I think it was 9.
Shit, that's gross. I was still in high school.
Gross.
Yeah, that's how long ago that happened. Think about that.
I mean, I was still in high school.
Yeah, I guess you were. But that's how long ago it came out.
The Secrets of Dumbledore, huh?
Yeah, what's that series called? The
Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, the Fantastic Beasts series. I was really excited for that. I liked the first one. The second one was pretty okay, and then this one doesn't look very good, even though Jude Law's a beast, so I might see it anyway just for
Jude Law's
dreamy
Jude
eyes.
Law's really one of those guys that I actually just can go to the movie to see him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's very few actors that I get just excited they're in movies, and I think Jude Law's definitely one of them.
Ryan Reynolds is the top one, I think.
I mean...
Just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
The
Rock. Oh my God, when The Rock comes out in a movie with his khaki pants and in the jungle.
Yeah, because they're all in the jungle.
Yeah, and khaki pants is so stupid.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's someone we need to put in the hat is The Rock.
I remember when I got excited for The Rock, and then definitely not anymore.
There is, this is actually the movie I'm most excited for, the Bob's Burgers movie. I'm super
I did
excited
not
for
know
that
they're
one.
making a movie about that.
Super excited for that.
What are they going to even write it about? Is it just to end the series?
No, I think it's kind of like what the Simpsons did. Like,
Well, The Simpsons died after the movie came out, so there's that. So if Bob's Burgers is going to continue making cartoons after the movie, it's probably going to suck.
no, Bob's Burgers is such a good show.
Just saying.
I love that show.
Just saying.
The Minions is coming out.
Gross.
Another one.
Yeah.
Ambulance with the LA in green. That's I've been watching so many trailers of that, not even by choice.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Michael Bay movie, so that's all you got to say.
Okay, I'm out.
And it's kind of like, what's that Keanu Reeves movie, Speed,
Oh, yeah.
where like the bus can't go certain like
Yeah, can't drop below 55 miles per hour or something like that. Or something.
I actually love that movie too.
Speed's a good movie.
It is a good
Speed 2
movie.
is not a good movie. Speed 2, Cruise Control. That's actually what it's called. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Who greenlit that, man? For real. That's so stupid.
Not my boss.
Sonic 2. I'm actually super excited for Sonic 2.
I haven't seen the first one, but
The first one's really
first
good.
one actually looks good. I was like, I'm not seeing this stupid fucking movie. And then I saw trailers for it. I'm like, maybe I should have.
Dude, Ben Schwartz as Sonic is perfect, and the fact that they
Yeah,
fixed him is even better.
Yeah, it's like everyone's against bullying. Then an entire community bullied a studio, and they're like, "Fine, God, yeah, fix it."
That was positive bullying, though.
No,
it's like, listen,
you can't have positive bullying.
Absolutely.
It's like if you bully a fat person into getting skinny. Is that positive bullying?
yes.
No, there's no such thing as positive bullying.
I mean, they proved you wrong, so I guess that's bullying. But I think in this situation, it's one of those things where, like, dude, I know you guys are trying to like make Sonic a thing, but this is not the way to make Sonic a thing. And like millennials lost their shit because secretly, I think millennials like Sonic more than they like Mario.
That's not true.
I think secretly,
100% not true. That is not a secret.
secret.
You can look up anybody who's bought a Sonic game. They have one Sonic game to like 6 Mario games.
Yeah, but I'm saying the character itself. I think people,
That's not true.
I think rather like Sonic. I like Sonic more than I like Mario.
Yeah, because you like just to say things to make your point correct.
No, I'm absolutely honestly.
project
we're
your
totally
feelings onto
doing we're totally doing a
anything
poll
else.
now because I think
All right.
I'm definitely Team Sonic.
So,
like if I had to choose,
yeah.
like not, and I'm
You
not
know,
even-
there's a
I'm not
Sonic
even-
Mario like Olympics, right?
I'm not even talking like.
They're in the same video game,
because
and
of
Mario has better stats.
course he does, because he's this white Italian plumber,
White
and
Italian.
this guy's a blue hedgehog. Should I make
Oh.
everything political now? No, but
yeah, okay.
I don't know. I think as a character, people like Sonic more than they like Mario. Video
don't
game
think
wise,
so. I don't think so.
I mean, just because there's more video games, I'm just saying.
I don't think so. I think you're.
I would
so
rather play
far off
Sonic,
this.
old school Sonic, than play old school Super Mario.
That you're okay.
I
Now,
would.
now
I
I
would.
know for a fact you've never played old school Sonic because old school Sonic fucking sucks.
I loved it, man, growing up.
You're literally sitting in the middle of the screen, moving like a million miles an hour,
Yeah,
and
I
you
love
can't
that shit.
see anything
The
happening.
music was dope, and then when he gets hit, he's all it's a bling.
Yeah, and you get
collect
hit all the
coins.
time. You get hit all the time because you can't see what's
I'm just
coming in
saying,
front of you.
I would rather be Sonic.
Sonic was a terribly designed game.
You're a terribly designed game.
Okay.
What else is there? Puss in Boots has a movie coming out.
Really? Didn't he already have one?
League of Super Pets.
That sounds absolutely garbage.
Elvis. There is an Elvis movie coming out today. I forgot. Or this year.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is in it. And he's
I
like,
got nothing.
I like to make you famous. It's kind of how he sounds like in the movie. It's super stupid.
Probably just like a generic Southern guy.
No, I think it's like some like Bostonian dude. I don't know. It
Well,
it
that
looks
was definitely
really
not a
weird.
Bostonian accent.
It wasn't an accent in general. It was just a terrible imitation of Tom Hanks.
Yeah, it was definitely Southern.
What else is there? The Bad Guys. That looks kind of weird and good at the same time.
I haven't been keeping up on movies because I haven't cared because they haven't been good.
Samurai Rabbit. That's a thing.
Yeah. They just haven't been very good. Like, all the good movies just went straight to Disney Plus.
For real.
Yeah. Or HBO Max.
Moonfall.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Avatar 2
I
is
just-
going to be so bad.
I just
It's gonna
not
be so
into like
bad.
disaster movies in general. I think they're kind of played out. Like after the movie 2012 was the most disaster movie of all disaster movies. I'm like,
No.
Yeah, okay.
No. It was Evan Almighty,
well,
bro.
that's time. So
And that is time. Evan Almighty technically is a disaster movie.
I guess
It kind of is. I mean, it's to
also
a region.
technically a terrible sequel. So
No, it's not technically. It is. By all intents and purposes.
that's-
Fuck the technicality.
intents and porpoises.
Oh, God. Anyways, let us know what movies you guys are looking forward to in this summer blockbuster where we're kind of back, but not really kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
we're in that weird in between kind of thing. So
Or those tweeners? Is
yeah,
that a
the
thing?
tweening. We're tweening right now.
Oh, gross. Anyways, moving on. Let us know.
Bye.
Round 2.
All right, y'all. Hey, everybody. I'm just trying to find the right one.
Yeah, which one are you going to take on that?
Next subject.
Y'all. Hi, everybody. All right, next subject here. What would you want to be better at? Huh?
No, that's not it. That's not the take. Do it.
What do you want to be better at is the next subject.
What do you want to be better at? I mean, I want to be better at not getting sunburned all the freaking time.
I want to be better about not being broke.
Yeah. I don't
Got to
know.
diversify your bonds.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you can get better at being less poor. I think it's just getting better at something to make you more money.
I mean, that's still...
So in a roundabout way, I guess it's completely possible, but the way you worded it, I don't know if that's how it works. Or
I
not,
mean,
but-
no, it could work that way because it's like, what if I'm really bad with my money? When I have it, I just spend it instead of save it. So
Oh, yeah.
I can be better about not
I
being
don't think
broke.
you're bad with your money, though.
I can be, man.
Then again, I'm not like your personal finance person, so
I'm
I
also-
don't know exactly what you spend your money on.
I'm the kind of person that's like, you know what?
OnlyFans feet stuff, huh?
Let's make an experience. And then I just like buy like tickets to go somewhere, do something. And then I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, that's fine. It was $300. It's like, I could have used that money, man. What are you
I
doing?
definitely need to get better at not spending money. That is true fact. Like, I kind of have the money to spend when I buy things like that, but at the same time, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
No, I'm absolutely that same way. Because the thing is like, I didn't come from money. Mm-hmm. So when I have it, I'm just like, this needs to go as fast as it gets here so I can like have shit.
Yeah, same. And like, I'm more generous. So like, if I go out to eat or if I go out to a bar, then I'm just like,
We're really bad at
"Whoop,
that."
There's $30 tip.
We're both really bad at that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's bad or just good. I don't
No,
know
it's-
how you view it.
It's good, but financially bad.
Yeah. Good. Financially good for the other person.
No, financially generous for the other person. Financially bad for you.
I have a story to tell you off camera
right.
about this exact thing.
DVD extras.
So
No, I'm
now
just
I'm
kidding.
telling you. Yeah, I'll tell you. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I want to get better about not being broke. I also want to get better about not immediately disliking things that just don't interest me. Mm-hmm. Like I
like Sonic.
No, like, you know, like what? Like Billie Eilish. Like I don't like her stuff, but she has such a big following that I'm just like, why does she have a big following? And even if I don't like it, I still
Yeah.
want to be more respectful about like
Yeah,
the
okay.
accomplishment she's doing.
Yeah. Like, I respect the craft in general enough, but I have no interest in actually following Billie Eilish.
Oh no, and I wouldn't follow her, but if like some new song came out, I'd be like, oh okay, that's cool, and then just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I don't even like if she came out with a new song, it's like, this is the greatest song ever recorded. I probably still wouldn't listen to it. I'd be like, oh, good for you. And I just wouldn't listen to it at all.
I think I also want to be better about like being proved wrong and admitting when I'm wrong.
Yeah. You do not admit when you're wrong a lot.
Oh my goodness. Same with this guy, by the way.
I never.
That's why our friendship is so.
Never have to admit that I'm wrong because I'm right most of the time.
And there you go. Let's put that on your list.
Well, okay, I was wrong.
Put that on your
once.
list.
There was one time where I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken.
All right, what else do you want to be better at, Chris? Since you're perfect.
Talking shit to G all the time. I need to do less of that.
These hoes ain't loyal, man.
Yeah, it's I really just need to work on our craft in general, like get better at like audio stuff. Because I was cruising so hard for so long, and then I just been slacking so hard.
I think that's the hardest thing about getting better at stuff is breaking habits that are going to prevent you from getting to that point.
Yeah, and like when you learn like a bunch of stuff all at once and you improve yourself like 100%, you're like, oh, I did so much better than I was last week. So I'm gonna not learn anything for the next couple weeks.
For real, dude.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
it's
thing.
like,
But it's
oh,
also,
man.
I think I realized, especially with like what we're doing here, is that I've realized more so now why people go to school for shit. I still disagree with the idea of like having to do like a bunch of extracurricular stuff that has nothing to do with the field you want to do. But I agree in the sense of like, in order to know your craft, you need to really dig in deep to know what that craft is. Right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the fact that this is going to be so super embarrassing. The fact that I can't name everybody in the guitar is super embarrassing to me.
There's only like 5 parts.
Exactly, but I couldn't tell you what the fuck is what. Like I know frets,
Yeah, that's one.
the bridge.
Which part is that, G?
That's at the very end.
Uh-huh.
That has
So
a pickup. That has a
what's
pickup.
what's the part at the other side?
The neck.
That's the part that leads to it.
Yeah.
What's the part with
Oh,
all
I have
the
no idea.
knobbies on it?
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's the head.
That is a head. Yeah.
What's the part that holds the string?
the sound hole? Is another one.
That's for acoustic, yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like
Then there's the nut. Do you know what the nut is, G?
the nut isn't it the tune things?
Those are the tuning pegs.
Oh, the nut that's for electrical, isn't it? Mm-mm. The fuck? Oh, the nut that goes in the neck, right?
It's on the neck.
No, it's inside of the neck.
Nope. That's your
Yeah, what is that?
that's your something rod, truss rod.
Truss rod, that's what it is.
The nut is the little piece thing that your strings sit on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That loosened up on... I've busted it up before. True story.
That is true story.
There was no glue involved. But no, I mean, like, something as simple as that.
I'm pretty sure there's, like, other parts that people are going to yell at us about. But those are the main parts.
I mean, I'm just being completely honest with you. Like, that's a thing that I've realized that I've been kind of on that cruise control of like, oh, I'll just figure it out when I get there, instead of like diving deep into being like, what do hertz mean? What does what does amperage mean? Mm-hmm. How does a computer work? Like all these things that are actually essential to understand how to do video, do photography, like everything that's digital media.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh no, I'll just figure it out. But it's like,
yeah, for real. I guess I should probably do better at like learning about things that don't necessarily interest me, but kind of I need to know.
Like they tickle the dick enough.
Yeah, like they definitely don't tickle the dick at all, but it's like I have no interest in learning like, like pedal board setups or like like my bass cab setup because I'm just not interested in gear. I'm not a gearhead, I guess, But
that's just like important.
It kind of affects me, so I should probably learn it, but it's just not interesting.
Well, even like in recording, right? Like
yeah.
We might have the setup that we do now, but there's so much more we can add on to it. And if we don't understand how that shit works and why you buy it, but you need to understand how that works and take things to the next level, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, and that's I think where we both struggle in the sense of like, oh, like we're accomplished now, we can take like 2 weeks off, and then that turns into like literally not doing anything for 2 weeks. So I guess I want to get better about starting and finishing projects. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I mean, I have like 3 projects that I know you've started that are definitely not done. Stop peeling off my plastic. We'll peel it off when we put it in the new studio. Find fidget with that. You need to get better and not fidgeting with random shit.
I need a fidget, man. That's
you should have a fidget, not just fucking peeling plastic off shit.
It's not peeling plastic.
That's peeling plastic.
I just like, oh, that feels so good.
Yeah. It's peeling plastic off shit.
I mean, I don't know. I think for sure I just want to be better at my craft. And I feel like musically I can do a lot more work. And even with anything else, I can do a lot more work.
Yeah.
I hope I never lose that. I really do.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I wish I wasn't so fucking tired all the time. I need to work on that.
You need to get that Post Malone stickers.
Yeah. Always tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, but yours is going to say, and that was time. Yours is going to say, stop being tired. So when you look in the mirror.
Just stop it. Stop it now.
And then, or just do it and then have like Shia LaBeouf's like silhouette right here.
Yeah.
Like on your forehead.
Do it.
I was like, Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
So you can't come into the club and you're like, it's inspirational, man. What do you want to get better at? Let us know in the comment section. Also, shout out to our listener in Germany.
Oh, yeah. We have one person in Germany that is pretty consistent.
He's they're very consistent.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. So
we appreciate you. And please send us an Instagram DM or Facebook DM. We will love to know who you are and give you an actual good shout out.
Thanks.
Yeah. Moving on.
Round 3.
So the next topic is what inspires creativity?
What inspires creativity?
What inspires creativity?
Weed.
Really?
No.
Yeah, I was like,
I can't do anything if I'm high.
I never understood those type of people that were like, man, I can't play music if I'm not stoned. I'm like, then you can't play music. I don't know if I can tell you.
Yeah.
What is that? I forgot. It might have been South Park. I don't remember. It was a TV show where like they just got super high and they started playing their instruments. And like in their head, they're all just jamming out, and it's like the greatest thing ever.
Oh,
and then it cuts away, and they're just like, duh. It was a family. It might have been Family Guy. Wow. I think it was Lois and Peter and Family Guy.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, that bit was hilarious because that's what reminds me of people who have to do drugs to play.
I tried being creative on drugs, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, there's so much going on in my head at that point. But
I don't need drugs. I am drugs.
I think for me,
that was Frank Zappa, by the way.
Gross. I think that for me the biggest thing is probably having a panic of like
at the disco.
Yes, of not doing something creative for a minute.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Or that's just like
that's why I have so many fucking projects, man.
Like writer's block kind of shit, you know?
Yeah. So how I be creative, how I
am
inspire creativity, I guess, is I never stop being creative.
Believing.
So I just start. So whenever I feel like writer's block coming on, are you gonna just fucking shut the hell up for a second?
Street light, people.
Gross. Gross. You done?
Yes.
Okay. I just never stop the process. So if I feel the writer's block coming on, I just start a new project and try and just push through it and then go back to my original project to finish.
I used to be, the only way I used to write songs back when I was younger and extremely naive about life was through experiences and like stories that have happened to me personally.
You just got a girlfriend and broke up with them?
No, I would get a girlfriend, write about them, and then break up with them. Or,
and then write about them?
Yeah. Well, not break up with them, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
They
that was
broke up with you.
That's probably what really happened. Let's be
You
real.
almost got choked up. You're like,
I'm the loser in the relationship, and more times than I'm not. Except for one. I wasn't the loser there. I mean, I was the loser, but
you won in the end.
no.
No.
I used to go off a lot of emotion, and I'm trying to get better about doing it more out of just imagining a situation. Right?
Yeah. See, and I think that's what like hinders me but helps me the most is like,
calling me.
Are you done?
Sorry, you just keep on saying stuff that makes me want to sing songs. Well, my Chris is the next room.
I'm right next to you.
Sometimes I wish he was you.
You done?
No.
Are
It's
you done?
really good to hear your voice. All right, I'm done. So, hindering, huh?
Yeah. He's just mad my vocabulary is better than his.
No, I mean, he's
so,
just
like,
mad that I can't not think about songs when he's talking. Sorry, go ahead.
You done?
Maybe. Don't say something that's going to remind me of a song.
Okay. So for me, like having like the lack of emotion helps and hurts at the same time because it just like opens my mind to write songs about stupid shit. Like if I try to write a for real song, it just sounds corny to me. So instead I write a song about a slippery chicken chaser
It's true.
or like a racehorse that takes revenge on their jockey or something. So I don't know. I just can't be serious. I don't know. It's weird.
I like writing in positive shit, like in like positive emotions. Which I'm surprised I haven't really written anything else recently because I'm pretty good actually, I think mentally.
Yeah.
In a good spot.
Well, a negative times a negative is a positive. So,
Oh no.
so I'm
Stand
just
and
saying.
deliver on that one, huh?
So I'm just saying.
No, but I think I also have to be better about understanding that creativity goes past music. Not to say that I'm good at any other avenue of media. I'm decent, I think. And I think the only way to get better is to do it more often.
Do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Like comedy is a form of creativity. I don't think I'm funny, which is
You're not,
which
but
is
it's okay.
good. But I mean, like also photography. I really do like photography. Lighting is actually, I think, one of the most creative things that I want to get into.
I definitely want to get into that as well. It just seems like so foreign to me, and that's why it interests me because I know so little about it. But
I also think that now I'm more trying to be creative in my senses and not so much on just like product, if that makes sense.
nope.
So like enjoying more of the sense of like sound, and so being creative in that sense of like what can I add to this thing or what can I hear to this song.
Okay.
That's gonna be maybe subtle, like an Easter egg that might actually be cool. Even with, like I said, with lighting, like visually seeing more of like before I take the snapshot to like actually visually see how the lighting's gonna work with everything else, right?
Okay.
I think things like that is like how I'm trying to get better about being creative, and hopefully that transpires into every other creative avenue that I want to get into.
Yeah. I guess going back to the last topic a little bit, something I want to get better at is being able to turn on my creativity when I need it.
Yeah.
Because like now that we're doing the production company, it's like we need to be creative on demand.
Which was actually fun.
Yeah, it's super fun, but like sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck.
Well, I think that's also the biggest lesson sometimes is knowing that you failed, but being okay with the fact that you failed at that. Mm-hmm. Right. Like, I think failure and creativity are they're so like mended sometimes.
Yeah.
But not because they are. It's more because in my mindset, they have to be. Like, if this doesn't come out right, I failed, and like, fuck, that's bad.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I think that's probably the most inspirational thing I can do for myself, to be like, dude, just fucking do it. And if it comes out bad, we'll just move on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, because like even like that.
Yeah, well, that's also, God, now I'm thinking of all this kind of stuff I should have said on the last topic.
Stupid.
But being
So
creative.
he's not being creative, you guys.
Yeah, being creative, like something I need to get better at is being creative, but also when I am creative, just to allow it to happen and not tweak it until I ruin it.
Make your ego get in the way, right?
Yeah, because like there's a lot of times where like a song, I'm like, oh, this is almost right, but it's not good enough, and then I keep messing with it,
That you overthink it,
and then I jack it up completely. I just need to be like, okay, this is done, send it out.
One thing that doesn't inspire creativity that I want to get better at, I guess we're just putting these two fucking subjects
I guess
in one
it's
thing
like
for the next
mending
20
together
seconds.
now.
But
Yeah.
no, I think one of the biggest things I need to get better about creatively, and I need it to inspire me as well as working with other people.
Yeah.
I think for the longest time I've worked by myself that it just, I feel like I have to take control of the situation, and
Yeah,
it's
you
more
yell at
so
me a
just
lot.
like, yeah, because you're wrong a lot,
You're wrong a lot.
Dad.
Dad?
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry
It's
about
fine.
that one. But yeah, I think for me, I have to be creative, or else I'll be really depressed.
Yeah. I can definitely see that. Like I'm not necessarily in the same boat, but I'm not far off of it, you know?
And honestly, I think that was time. Sorry, this is just. I think the subject it does mean a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to Chris.
Nothing means a lot to me, really.
I think what I enjoy about the creativity aspect of anything we do is the stimulation I'm getting,
Oh, yeah.
and
I love being stimulated.
and then the satisfaction of just like doing shit, right?
Yeah. And that's where, like, I think it's just my undiagnosed ADHD or something. My brain just always won't stop. Unless I, like, get that idea out of my head. And then my brain's like, okay, cool. We can chill.
Yeah, and it's like getting to that point of evolving to be like, fuck, that didn't come out the way it did. It's like, well, you still
Yeah.
did it. Like, fuck
Yeah.
off, right?
Yeah.
I had a buddy I hung out with yesterday, and he was in the film. He was showing me like old school reels, like 16 millimeter, and I was like, dude, we need to watch it. He's like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch them, you know. And I was like, no, we really should. Like, that'd be fucking sick. He's like, well, they're fucking stupid. I was like, that's not the point though. Like,
Yeah, that's not the point.
like you got to be able to watch your old shit and look back at it and be like, that was really like terrible, but it's cool to see where I'm at now.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's just kind of like, oh, I don't know about that. I was like, well, okay, that's fine, I guess. But I'm gonna rent a 16 millimeter. We're gonna watch it. It's gonna happen.
All right.
Anyways, be creative. Make sure you fail,
Moving on.
and like, comment, and subscribe.
Round 4.
All right. So for this next subject, I already showed Chris. So
I don't remember.
we just simply have on this note.
It says,
It says you're dumb.
yeah, I can't
You
read
see it.
that G. They can't see that G.
There it is. You're dumb is what it says if you're watching on the tube. I think
So-
for this one, we're just literally going to see what happens.
Well, so
More of a therapy session.
so there's a lot of topics that we like put in the hat that
Are like,
we're just kind of
that
fucking
time?
around. Yeah, we're just fucking around. And at the time, we're like, oh, this will be so funny if we put this. And we put it, and now we don't remember what it is.
yeah, but hey, it's in the hat. You know, we're not going to break the rules, so we're going to talk about this.
Yeah.
You're
I
dumb.
don't remember if we're supposed to be roasting each other or if we're supposed to like because we spelled it wrong. It was like
Did
all
we spell
about
it wrong?
Yeah, all the yeah, because you scratched out the apostrophe and wrote in the E. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just
or if
probably
we're supposed
like,
to be like roasting people who always correct spelling and shit on
I think that's what it
on
is.
the internet.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it's something along those lines. But
You know what? I'm gonna turn this into what I'm saying is more of like things I'm like, that's stupid.
okay,
Let's do that.
okay,
So yeah, grammar police,
stupid.
stupid. Like I
Yeah.
get it, but also you're kind of like belittling people.
Yeah,
Stop
and
it.
then my thing about that too is just like, oh, what, you don't proofread? I'm like, no, this isn't a collegiate senior year thesis. The fuck do I need to proofread my 10-word Facebook post, dude?
I used to like arguing on Facebook and Reddit and all that shit, and then I like got to the
Then
point
you
where I
grew up?
realized, yes, I grew up kind of, not a lot, not enough, but I realized that like there's people that literally
yeah.
will just go in there and just correct your grammar and have nothing
And
to
that's
say
their
about the
whole argument.
argument.
That's their whole
And I'm
argument.
like, just because I can't speak well doesn't mean that I'm not smart. Sometimes it's actually very valid, but
Sometimes it's 1-to-1, but you know.
but yeah, you're stupid. You are. Although those, I mean, the theirs probably bug me the most out of all those things.
Yeah. There's just sometimes like I just legit can't spell for shit at all. So I would literally have to reword entire sentences so I can just avoid using a word that I didn't know
That's-
how to spell.
I do it a lot, man.
Yeah.
I do that.
And then even when I like think I know how to spell the word, I still spell it wrong. They're like, "Oh, you didn't spell albatross correctly." I'm like, "Who the fuck cares?"
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck cares?
No one talks about an albatross unless it's fucking golf.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't remember.
Yeah, because
Like, who the fuck cares?
like no one looks at the window and be like, look, there's an albatross. Because
I mean, do they even exist
I
anymore?
don't even know what they look like.
They're a giant seabird. That's all I know.
Yeah,
they were in that Fievel movie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like Fievel Goes West, but the first one. I think there was an albatross in that movie. Anyway, it's not the point.
I was gonna ask you,
That movie's fucking
what are spelling like things that you can't like that you're embarrassed that you can't spell?
I don't know if I'm embarrassed that I can't spell them. It's more
I am.
frustrating when I try to put them in my phone and my phone's like, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. but like it could be like one day I know how to spell it. Like for example, like conscience. One day I know how to spell it, and then the next day I'm trying to like put it in my phone, and I'm like, coin science? How the fuck do I spell this?
I love that I can talk to Siri. She'll just do it for me. But even then, like I speak so stupid that she's just like, "Did you mean this?" I'm like, "No, bitch." And then she's like, "No, snitch." I'm like, "God damn it!" And it's just fucking stupid. You know which one actually I had a hard time spelling for the longest time? This is so stupid. Is minute.
Okay.
I struggle with that. Like when I like my early 20s, I could not spell minute.
Oh man.
Or decision or decide. No, decision was the one that I could spell.
I love how like watching someone when they're trying to spell like stupid words. Like when you're like, hey, like when I'm talking to like my nephews or something, and I'm like, hey, hit up like grandma and text her to meet us at the restaurant. I'm like, hey, meet us at the restaurant. It's like, fuck, dude.
There's another one that
Type spaghetti next, bro.
Right. Unfortunately, that's one that I struggle with sometimes.
Okay.
There was one that I was just like, how the fuck do I not know how to spell this? I was so pissed, dude. Business. I struggle with business.
Oh, man. Dude, so well also
and I spell these words like all the time.
I think my spelling is so bad because one, my vocabulary is decently sized. It's pretty big.
He uses fiduciary way too much.
I never use that word ever. But my vocabulary is pretty big, but I've never learned it reading it. I've only learned it from hearing it because I don't read that often at all. So that's how I don't know how to spell.
He doesn't know how to read.
I mean, I know how to read The Hobbit because there's a movie about it.
You just follow the book. You just have a book with you and you're reading it, but you're not even reading it. You're just looking at the movie. This doesn't.
I think I skipped a couple chapters.
Where's this elf?
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's really the reason why I can't spell shit.
You read by someone, you go on YouTube and reading The Hobbit for you.
Yeah, it's like audiobook. The Hobbit.
Hobbit.
I haven't even opened it. It's just the cover of the book.
It's JRR.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're so stupid.
But I guess going back to Facebook, like I used to argue on Facebook a lot, kind of too, and I was just like, "This is fucking stupid."
Yeah.
I still like go back because I don't know, man. It just got to a point where I still am mostly into politics. I really enjoy learning about politics, and because people are so bad at it and literally post unchecked memes and like, see, you're fucking wrong. I'm like, dude, this meme isn't even close to factual. And then I would literally show links after links of why their meme is wrong. They're like, I'm not reading that. That's fake news media. I'm like, okay, well, where's your source? And it's just like some stupid website that doesn't even end in .com. It's like some like dot. I don't even know.
Here's the thing about all that shit too, is that I think because of social media, there's a lot of people who think they're intelligent.
Yeah.
And they're absolutely like,
it's the bubble.
They can be, but it's also like, oh man. And that's kind of going back to like the idea of like knowledge is a powerful thing, right? But when you're giving false,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I don't know. It's so weird because I'm just like, yeah, like intelligence and free thinking are absolutely a thing. But if you're not thinking about like, I don't know, I guess it's how your ego is, right?
Yeah, and like I don't know, man. Just like people calling people sheeple, that's my trigger. It's so stupid. It's like, well, if you did your own research and you weren't a bunch of sheeple, I'm like, yo, you're literally just repeating what these other 1,700 people said in this same thread.
I saw this person that was talking about, she's like, I don't need a doctor to get this. Like, I can find all this on the internet and understand it. And it's like, and it was something, I think it was something about like vaccines or something. I don't know. Regardless of what you believe in it, that's your choice. I don't really give a shit. But They were saying it's like you can actually do that, but do you understand what this word means or like what this chart means? Like you can absolutely read everything, but if you don't know like the core aspect of things, like
Yeah,
what do you
there's
really
a lot
know?
of like you forgot to say time.
Oh, that was time.
There's a lot of science words
say it too,
that
man.
have. That's your job.
It's our job.
No, it's your job
What is your job then?
to sit here and be funny, which is by far the hardest job. Yeah, okay, bud. But there's a lot of science
Actually, it
words. There's a lot of science words that are literally defined by how they're spelled. And if you don't know the different like breakdown and like prefix, suffix of each of those words, then you literally have no idea what that word means.
I think we all just have to agree at the fact that we're all stupid in some form or another.
Oh, 100%.
So please,
That's a lesson that I'm trying to teach my daughter. It's like, hey, man, you're not good at math sometimes. That's cool. You can just not be good at math.
I think that's the hardest thing about like
You don't have to be good at everything.
yeah, exam. Yeah, I think that's my problem is I think I'm too stupid at things sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, there's gets to a point where you're just bad at everything. You probably should step it up.
Yeah, but yeah,
Like speaking right now.
yeah, no, absolutely,
They're just gonna be like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, yeah. Moving on.
Next.
Yeah.
Final round.
The final.
Fuck.
Well, wait. Ooh, gee.
The final subject, Chris. What is it?
The final subject is learning another language.
Gross.
Learning another language, which I was much better at when I was actually learning languages, and then I stopped because I got bored.
What's that saying that the best time to learn a language is when you're younger?
Yeah, because
wonder if
your
that's really
brain is
true.
more. So it's basically like your brain is more like
Fighting
able
less
to
against you?
absorb things, and then when you get older, how they say it, it's like you just know so much shit that your brain can't absorb stuff as quickly because you just know
guess.
stuff.
I mean, okay, so I know Spanish.
You're running out of
and English.
you're running out of your RAM. You know.
Me? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say.
Did it get dark again?
Yeah. So the language I know is English and Spanish. Mm-hmm. I think if I were to learn something else, I would say English. English. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one.
I mean, so there was a time that I knew Spanish fairly well. And then once I stopped speaking Spanish all the time, then I completely forgot it. Because I took Spanish from 6th grade till senior year.
It's not even the right Spanish.
I mean, it is.
It's not Greeley Spanish.
It's not the poor Spanish, G.
It's not the.
It's the correct Spanish.
It's the Mexican Spanish.
Yeah. But yeah, so I knew that. And then I was learning Russian and Italian. And I know literally none of either of those now.
I'd say probably German would be kind of cool.
German would be okay. It's too hard for me. I don't.
I like
think
how
can-
aggressive it is, and I want to be able to be aggressive, at, like complimenting people.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of like all those people saying like different things in like languages? Like they say like butterfly or something. It's like mariposa, and then like the German says it, and it's just all super hard and
Yeah.
rough. It's pretty funny.
We have a friend who works at Bricks. He's from Germany, and we actually had that conversation. He's like, yeah, it's just German's a very aggressive like thing. Like if you say butterfly, it's like, it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
But it's also very so like German's almost like science words. Like each word is like put together to make another word. Like how we say like airplane or something. They wouldn't have like a singular word for that. They'd have to break it down into each individual thing that thing is and just cram them together.
Like bus that flies in the air.
Yeah, it's something like that, you know.
Some
It's
shit
like
like that.
yeah.
It is weird. Yeah, I actually thought about that the other day. Talk about like high thoughts is like, oh, that's why they call it an airport because they have like ports for like boats and shit. But this is for the air.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stupid. What's an airplane? What's a plane?
A plane.
I guess
is
they do call them an Airbus. Like I think the official name of like a lot of like the Boeing things are Airbus.
buses, but yeah. So like a plane, I think it's literally talking about how it glides
Flat.
on a plane. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think they're spelled differently too.
I also
but
love the
that's
fact
whatever.
that like that we think that the older we're getting that the words are like grammar so much worse. Like I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves as like the generations get older is that they're using grammar the wrong way. Like I hate the word woke.
I bet you do.
Like
G.
I hate it so much because I'm
Bet
just
you do,
like, you mean awake? Like that, like that's that's the only reason why.
Are you woken?
Yeah, like did you he woke up. Like that's perfect grammar. But oh, he's just so woke. I'm like, you mean awake? Like
Yeah. No. And I think a lot of it is just like the slang that comes out and again, we're just old and don't understand shit.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm sure
It's like,
getting
get off
crunk,
my lawn.
getting crunk was like the same exact thing as like
Yeah, I never got into that
TLDR shit.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw TLDR, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like,
Too long, didn't read.
yeah. Now I know, but it's like I don't know. Vocabulary is really weird, but I mean, we're still let's talk languages here. What's like? I think Mandarin would be kind of cool.
I mean, we'd probably have to learn some form of Chinese eventually, like as our society.
Maybe not us,
keeps
but
growing.
probably our kids.
Oh yeah, I was just saying like United States in general, because I think a lot of what we're gonna do is be more interconnected with China.
I think that's the hardest thing about like the world now that we live in because it's so hostile right now. Like
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
for
it's
real.
so fucking hostile. But it's also like, how do you appreciate the cultures and languages that come from countries we're supposed to like not like, right? Mm-hmm. Like I get that China and the U.S. have like this animosity that's unreal. It really is. But also like Chinese culture is kind of dope.
Yeah,
Like historically, at least.
yeah.
Maybe not the whole,
I mean, it's still kind of interesting. I wouldn't say it's dope. I wouldn't use the word dope.
I mean, they got pandas, and that's
Yo,
the way.
we got pandas.
That's a subject we should put in the hat. Is like the coolest like animals from each country.
I'm out.
What
that
ours
sounds
be?
that sounds terrible, dude. We have fucking turkeys, bro. No other
Did you
place
know?
has turkeys.
Did you know that the
Or wild turkeys,
The
I guess.
turkeys actually almost became the official like.
Yeah, we've
bird?
we've literally already talked about this.
I don't think we talked. We didn't.
We've
We've
100%
done fun
talked about
facts. I
this.
don't think we've talked about the
I'm
turkey.
pretty sure we've talked about the turkey
I think
before.
was it Benjamin Franklin that wanted the turkey?
Yeah.
And
Man,
George is like,
fuck
you know,
Benjamin Franklin. You know what he did during the
I mean,
Revolutionary
someone
War?
did. Someone fucked
Yeah.
him.
You know what he did during the Revolutionary War? Went to France to get France's help, and all he did is fuck off the whole time.
Hey, he got their help.
Yeah, way too late, because he was just jacking around the whole time.
Hey, but we got the country.
But did we win though? Did we
mean,
win?
I didn't win. I know we were.
Yeah, your people definitely
We
lost.
we're still too busy with the fucking Spanish.
See, yeah, I should really get back into Spanish.
Position,
Yeah,
here we go.
I really should get back into Spanish. I just have to. I don't know. It's all in there somewhere. I just don't remember.
You know what? Here's the shit that I'm gonna talk about the U.S. real quick. That's some shit talking. I don't get why we're the only country, or one of very few countries, who is so adamant about not learning multiple languages.
Yeah.
And they get mad when there's someone that's from another country that speaks a different language, and they're like, "This is America. Like, speak English, speak American." And I'm like, you do realize that people who speak multiple languages are by like pretty much like smarter and like more driven than just not, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and also like I don't know. Like people don't realize the United States has no official language.
It's true.
It's just majority
Fun
English.
fact.
So people think the United States is officially an English-speaking country. It's like, no, we're a majority English-speaking country.
I tell my dad if anyone ever does that to me, because he's actually had that happen a lot. And my dad speaks like English, like not fluent like me, but it's a choppy Mexican.
I mean,
English.
I wouldn't even say you're fluent.
Very, very proud of my dad for that. But I told him, I was like, next time someone does that to you, Dad, just look at them and be like, I am so sorry you're not smart enough to know 2 languages. And just walk away.
Yeah.
Like, that's no better insult than someone being like,
I think so. I guess kind of going on not necessarily spoken languages, but I think American Sign Language could be fun to learn.
yeah, I think actually I would want to get into that. Because sometimes, like, it'd be nice if, like working at a bar, and that was time. Working at a bar, like, I started, like, saying thank you that way and things like that, because it'd just be easier.
Yeah, because like it's loud,
But also,
and
like-
it's like more visual communication, so you don't have to yell at somebody across the bar.
And I've also had, like, situations where I did that, and someone's like, oh, you know sign language? And I'm like, nope. No, I just know, like, that one thing. I'm just,
You should have been like poquito,
be like,
huh?
God, that was time. I think we said it earlier, but that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other languages I want to learn.
All of them.
Anything that's close to Spanish would be fun, like Italian.
Oh, any Latin-based languages?
Buongiorno, io mi chiamo Guglielmo. That's some fucking Italian for you.
You speak the third best, but I don't know Italian.
Excuse.
He's like, that's why it's the third best.
Grazie.
No, Inglorious Bastard.
That's literally probably one of my favorite scenes ever.
He's like, oh, what's your name? De Coco.
The one that doesn't know Italian at all.
And he's like, what's your name?
Adriano de Coco.
Gorlami.
One more time.
Gorlami.
Gorlami. Oh, such a good movie. And that was our show today. You guys, thank you guys again for tuning in to this wonderful podcast that we call
movie.
Best of Five. If you guys like this, please make sure you tell your friends about it. We are on all streaming platforms for the most part, I think.
Yeah. And also, thanks to everyone who doubled up on some episodes last week because we had a shit ton of downloads. So thanks, guys, for checking out old episodes or catching up or both.
Yeah, make sure you guys look up for the episode 69. I think we'll be doing a live one for that one.
And G will be getting drunk.
So will Chris.
I'm probably going to take my sobriety month then or something.
No, he's gonna take some Tums beforehand.
Middle of and after.
Oh, getting old sucks. It's all good though. I'm liking it. Hey, thank you guys again so much. Have a good day. Make sure you guys stick around for DVD extras on Friday. And we'll see you guys next week.
If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe.
Finger that bell.
Tickle the bell.
Oh, tickle yeah, bell. Don't finger that bell.
I mean, you could finger the bell
don't do
if
that.
you want.
Don't do that. Anyways, bye.
Bye.